Jodha Akbar.
I would like to talk to King Bharmal about this issue immediately. Not like a son-in-law with his father-in-law, but as rulers. I don't want anyone to interfere while we speak about this. Queen Jodha, you can leave now.
Jalal, after everything, you still trust Queen Jodha?
I trust my judgment, Queen Ruqayya. I know that Queen Jodha is not the one who has been lying to me. If anyone is lying in this whole scenario, then it can only be Shivani's father.
Aren't you ashamed? You aren't a child anymore. You are a princess. Why were you sneaking off to talk to the artisan alone? Tell me!
Father, it's not what you think.
I'm not a child. I am a king. Years of looking into people's eyes, I can tell when they are hiding something. And you are my daughter. I have found out about that artisan, that he was trying to meet you in private a few days ago. Why? Bhagwantas? I want you to remove the skull from my sight. I don't want to see a face in front of me. Find out what that artisan's name is. I want you to bring him to me as quickly as possible.
Your daughter ran away with her lover today, King Bharmal. You knew that she was in love with a mere artisan, but you neglected to share the fact that with me. You are still my father-in-law, the King of Ameh. I don't want to see these tears in your eyes. I just want to know the truth.
Emperor, I never in my wildest dreams would have thought that my daughter would do such a thing to her family.
Then why did you send her to Agra in such a rush? On receiving my message, why did you act so quickly by coming here with her? Why did you agree to this marriage if you knew that your daughter was already in love with another man, this artisan? I think it's because it went against your pride. Because she loved someone far below your stature. That is why you wanted your daughter's marriage to be with a Mughal prince, solving the problem that you had. But instead you ended up insulting us in front of the whole country. Anyway, you have been giving me some good advice since you have been here. You can decide what punishment you deserve.
My daughter has insulted my family and the Mughal Empire with her recent actions. I will take this responsibility upon myself. Any punishment that you decide to give to me will be acceptable.
You wanted to get your daughter married even though you knew it's not what she wanted. You wanted her to marry into my family when she loved another. Being my general, you're expected to be loyal to me, but you hid this matter from me, which is a crime. Your actions were unlawful. King Bharmal, you will be punished according to the Mughal laws for your betrayal against the crown. Guards, take King Bharmal down to the prison cells.
Jalal, what are you doing? How is King Bharmal to blame for what happened here today?
Mirza, he has accepted responsibility for this.
Jalal, he is your father-in-law.
Sharifuddin is my brother-in-law. And Bakshi is my sister, but that doesn't excuse them from the justice system, so I punished them accordingly. Mirza, no relationship will ever be above the law. The rule states that the one who committed a crime will be punished. It is discipline.
Oh my word! I can't believe that Shivani eloped. She looked like such an innocent and well-mannered girl.
It is usually the more cunning minds that wear the most innocent faces. I'm curious to know what the Emperor will do about this. He is very angry. He will be disgraced by everyone everywhere.
Have you ladies heard? The Emperor has just sent King Bharmal down to the prison. He's in a cell with a group of criminals from Tajma. He will be punished by the Emperor very soon.
You see, Queen Ruqayya Jalal values justice above anything else. After all, he's going to punish King Bharmal.
Yes. Because Jalal believes that Jodha's father is to blame for what happened today. And not Queen Jodha.
Queen Ruqayya, I heard that King Bharmal was very vocal about how proud he is of each one of his daughters. Then one of them goes and does something awful like this, causing her father to be imprisoned. I have to say, Rajvanshi princesses are definitely different to most.
When your loved ones hurt you, then nothing else matters. My own father and sister have betrayed my trust. I will have to live with this pain for the rest of my life.
Long live the Emperor.
I am so sorry about what happened, Mirza. It pains me even more that it was our own relatives who have done this to you. Tell me, Mirza, what can I do for you?
I want you to release King Bharmal.
Both our families have been disgraced by this. Not only did he lie to me, but he has broken your heart. They hid such an important matter from us. Shivani is equally to blame for the humiliation that we now face.
What about Queen Jodha? What has she done wrong, Jalal? Despite being innocent, she has to undergo so much pain. The Mughal rule clearly states that the children aren't punished for their parents' mistakes, nor are the parents punished for their children's crimes. My late father and grandfather, Firdoz, both had strong opinions about this rule being a just one. King Bharmal cannot be punished according to that rule.
Don't stand here and lecture me. King Bharmal insulted our entire family and the Mughal Empire in front of the whole country yesterday. I will search for that girl and punish her after I have questioned her as to why she didn't say anything about the fact that she loves someone else.
How could she have told you about that, Jalal? Maybe her discipline stopped her from telling anyone about this.
What discipline, Mirza? What discipline are you talking about? If that girl was disciplined, then she wouldn't have done what she has done.
How is it possible? Shivani was in love, so she ran. Love makes us irrational sometimes. That is why she didn't even think about her parents or her family. In fact, she didn't even think about her own future.
Love. That foolish girl rejected the Mughal family for an artisan.
Love doesn't care about financial status. It doesn't differentiate between prince and pauper. Nor does it see religion or social class. Without thinking about our different religions, I'd like to say one more thing. Love doesn't seek to hurt the other person.
Exactly what do you mean by that, Mirza? Am I not feeling hurt?
Of course you are hurt by what happened, but you are not thinking about the amount of hurt that Shivani has saved us from. If I were to find out about their relationship after the wedding, then 3 lives would have been destroyed. Mine, Shivani's, and Tejvant's. I don't deny the pain you feel, but I would always be hurt that those eyes, that I would like to look back at me with devoted love. Instead, I would see Tejvant in her eyes for the rest of my married life. I admit that right now I am deeply hurt by this, but I will overcome this. If I were to find out after the wedding, then I would have been severely heartbroken.
Mirza, I do not believe in love because I do not have a heart.
But I do believe, and you will have to one day. One day you will understand why Shivani did what she did. Yes, one day even you will understand what love truly is. Love has the wonderful ability to give us so much strength that a pauper can stand strongly against the will of an emperor. Unfortunately, love can also make a person seem weak. That even a king is ready to bow down in front of others because of his love.
I don't mean to interrupt, but Queen Jodha wants to speak to you.
Brother, I really have no ill feelings towards Shivani. I love her despite all of this. If you do anything against Shivani, Tejvant, or anyone else involved, then I know. Then I will be severely hurt by you.
Why?
Because this is what love is. The person that you love is someone that you simply cannot bear to hurt. Because if they are feeling hurt, then it pains your heart, Jalal. You wanted to punish King Bharmal for knowing this. He has received his punishment. What can be a greater punishment than imprisoning a king with real criminals?
Mirza!
Yes, King Bharmal has committed a crime against me, but is it not your rule that permits the person who has been hurt by someone to decide how and if he wants to punish him? That is why Adam Khan has been forgiven by Queen Ruqayya. I have decided to forgive King Bharmal for his crime. That is what your brother wants from you, Jalal.
Your Highness, I am very hurt by what has happened. Even my father. I don't think his mistake warrants imprisonment.
Love has the wonderful ability to give us so much strength that a pauper can stand strongly against the will of an emperor. Unfortunately, love can also make a person seem weak, that even a king is ready to bow down in front of others because of his love. Because that is what love is. The person that you love is someone that you simply cannot bear to hurt. Because if they are feeling hurt, then it pains your heart, Jalal.
Why did the Emperor leave without saying anything?
Pull yourself together, milady.
How am I supposed to do that, Muti? Because of father's silence about Shivani's lover, so much chaos has taken place. Not only was the mayor humiliated, but the reputation of the Mughal Empire has taken a severe knock, Moti. Mother considers me her daughter, and father? I will be taunted about this mess my whole life now. Moti, I used to feel proud to call myself a Rajvanshi princess from Amer. I even had a glow on my face. It is my mistake. I shouldn't have taken Shivani's marriage proposal to the Emperor before speaking to her, nor should I have taken Shivani to the temple before the wedding.
My lady, please don't blame yourself. You've never had any intention of hurting anyone.
Then who should I blame? Should I blame fate for betraying me? Or perhaps my sister? Or father? They have both broken my trust by lying.
My lady, it is not their fault either. It's a result of an unfortunate situation. If it was any father instead of the king, he would have done the same thing. He kept quiet because he hoped for a better future for his daughter. Otherwise, why else would he do it?
No, Moti. I'm not from that family. Unlike them, I don't believe in lying to form relations. By doing this, father not only betrayed himself, but the emperor, Mirza Hakim, and he has betrayed me, his own daughter. He should have at least told me the truth. He didn't even tell me, Moti.
If he had told you the truth, what would you have done about it, milady?
I would have spoken to Shivani. If she wasn't willing to understand, then I would never have allowed this thing to get this far. At least both our families would have had their reputation and honor intact.
I have some news for you, my lady.
All right. Did the Emperor send a message for me?
No, my lady, he didn't. But I thought that you would like to know that the Emperor has released your father from prison tonight. And he gave him permission to go back to Amr.
Hear that, Moti? The Emperor has once again showed me that he has a kind heart.
Mother, all of us will have to leave to return to Amir immediately.
Without speaking to Jodha?
How will we face her, Mother?
Attention all present, please rise as Empress Lady Hamida is arriving now.
Empress Hamida, Shivani has made a terrible mistake. I don't know how I could possibly express how sorry I am.
There's no need to say sorry to me, King Bharmal. Putting the fact that you are king aside, you are a father. Your helplessness and your pain is something that I can understand. Besides, no king will want his daughter to get married to an artisan as he's below her stature. To marry her into the family below his status, regardless of what happened, we both are going through the same sorrow. I don't believe in playing the blame game. Look, you are not at fault in this matter.
No, I disagree. Some way or the other, we are lacking in our upbringing, my lady. That is probably the reason why Shivana put us to shame. Mirza Hakim, he was so frank from the start. This is the result of your good upbringing.
Don't blame your ability to raise good children. Keep in mind that you have brought up Queen Jodha as well. Sometimes some children, in their innocence, are capable of doing foolish things. Look, I came here to make you all a request. If you could stay here for another day, it would be better. Tomorrow is a big festival. I know that it is an important one for you. If you stay here for it, then Jodha will be very happy.
I don't know how to praise your generosity enough. You are so kind. I don't know how to say no to you. But I don't have the strength to stay here, not even for one more day, because I am too ashamed of what happened. Please let us go. With every moment passing by, I feel it is further mocking us, Empress Hamida. Perhaps someday in the future, when this wound is healed, we will have an opportunity to come visit you. Allow us.
I will pray for this opportunity to come very soon, King Bharmal.
Queen Jodha is now arriving.
Since you are leaving, I want you to spend some time with Jodha. I don't want to interfere in family matters.
Father, the Emperor might have forgiven you. Even Mother showed you much kindness. But I do not have that kind of strength. I do not have the same kind of strength that Mirza Hakim has to forgive you so easily, Father. At the very least, you could have told me about all this. If you couldn't tell me in person, you could have written a letter to inform me about Shivani's feelings. When you arrived, you could have told me about it. Father, because of what you have done, not only Amer was dishonored by it, but it has hurt the Mughal family and their country. You could have spoken to me. I am still your child, your daughter. But what you did to my family with your dishonesty, the betrayal, I don't think I will be able to forgive you for this. Because of you, the Mughal Empire has lost its reputable status, Father. You should have informed me about Shivani's secret. I would have done anything, explained to Shivani, or not allow the wedding plans to go any further. At least then my husband wouldn't have been so humiliated right now. My brother-in-law wouldn't have been so insulted. I will always remember this incident, Father. I will never forget that you betrayed my family, Father. I am glad that Mother wasn't here to see all this. Queen Jodha of the Mughal family will never ever forgive you for this betrayal.
Listen, bring a blanket for the prince.